We're still in 1976 and James is releasing his third long player for the year, Hot. This may just provide a most incredible confluence in our journey. Did John Lennon and David Bowie play on a James Brown song? For the uninitiated, the title track of this album sounds kind of like, well, it sounds very like, it sounds exactly like David Bowie's 1976 smash hit, Fame. David Bowie's Fame was recorded first in New York in January 75 and released in March. James's track, Hot, I Need to Be Loved, 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 is also said to have been recorded in New York in late 1975 and released in December. The story goes, John Lennon is in the studio with Bowie to collaborate on a cover of his gorgeous Across the Universe.
Words are flowing out like endless.
John Lennon came to the sessions that I was working on in America. What happened really, Carlos Alomar, my rhythm guitarist, had a riff that I'd been using for foot stomping.
Everybody young and old knows how to rock and roll.
And we sort of said, let's take that riff and then write something over it.
Right.
It was Carlos's riff. And then John was playing and it kept on coming up. This is John Lennon saying aim. And I put an F in front of it and that was it really.
This was all captured on tape. The wonderful guitarist Carlos Alomar then added his wicked funk lines. And Bowie threw his own distorted riff on top. The burning question here is, did James simply sing over Bowie's backing tracks, or did he have his guys recreate the whole thing? This question has suffered much intense debate on many internet forums, and the answer is Brown's band replayed the parts. I know this because the intro is completely different. The mix is very different. For example, Bowie's riff is mixed centrally on the original, but hard right in James's recording. The guitar tones are different. Lennon's acoustic guitar is completely missing, as is one of Carlos's funk parts. The bass line changes. The more you listen, the more obvious it becomes that it is an entirely different recording. However, Bowie and Carlos Alomar both indirectly composed guitar parts for James Brown. So, who did play guitar on this and on the rest of the album? The liner notes from James Brown, The Singles Volume 10, tell us the session featured studio legends Joe Beck and John Tropez, but also mention a new name that I'd never heard before, Duncan Cleary. Who is Duncan Cleary? Well, this is a story about being in the right place at the right time.